morning, dear students. So, as already I have discussed with you, we have to complete one activity based upon the topic height and distance, and the activity is making a clinometer. Then, objective of this activity, that is after completion of the activity, to make a clinometer and use it to measure the height of the object. You should be there in that position to measure the height of any object. What are you looking for? Then what is the previous knowledge required? Definitely the knowledge of your right triangle and the standard T ratios. I am repeating standard T ratios because that is the part of your syllabus here. 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. If you are getting any angle in between, please take that in round of these values, either 30, 45, 60 or 90, because that is your syllabus only. So material required is a pipe or a drinking straw you can use, thread you can, weight, stiff card or hardwood. These are the things you have to keep ready with yourself to make this clinometer. Then what is the procedure you need to follow? I have written the 8 steps here. I am explaining that, and then I will just give you the demo of this instrument, how you can use this to measure the height of the object. So first step is take a hard cardboard or stiff card, and prepare a semicircular protector on it. Then fix a tube along the diameter. After that, in third step, you need to make a hole at the center of the semicircle and tie the weight with the thread and suspended it from a small nail fixed at the center of the semicircular protector. You need to mark the degrees there. Then measure the distance of the object. Now suppose I am standing here and I have to find the height of this door. So that is the distance I need to measure first between me and the door where I am standing and the height of the object which I am looking for. After that, I said here from the calculations point of view, let us say in step number 6 I have mentioned is D. Then number 7, look through the pipe. After that, I have to use that clinometer. I will be giving you the demo afterwards. So look through the pipe on the top of the object and hold the clinometer in a steady position and ask your partner which thread is making on the scale. So you need to make a record of that particular angle which the thread is making on the scale. So these are the 8 steps you have to follow to find the height of the object. So very clearly I have mentioned, you need to write all these steps very clearly wherever you are going to mention this activity. After that, the next heading will be your observations. As you know that right triangle will be when I will be standing here, and now I am standing with respect to the right angle. This distance, and then when I will look through the pipe, so right triangle will be formed there. So right triangle means height of the door I have to find and angle of inclination. So I will be using to find the height of what? Tangent theta. That is the perpendicular upon base. Base is the distance. Height I need to calculate. D is the distance. So by cross multiplying, make height the subject which you need to calculate. It is equal to D into tangent theta. Theta, suppose I am saying, is coming 60 degrees. Suppose, let us say. So and 100 root is the distance. Suppose I am taking here. So your height of the door will be coming 100 root 3. So in that way you can calculate the height of the object by using the clinometer. Now let us see how practically we can use the same. As in first step I said, here I have a clinometer, I am showing it to you. Please check it. Take a hardboard. So this is the hardboard I am showing to you. I think this is very clear. This is the hardboard you can take. And you have to make a semicircular protector. You can see here it is made very clearly, semicircular protector. And then fix a tube along its diameter. Now this is the tube I have used, this part you can see. This is a tube I have used here. And what you can do, fix this along the diameter of this protector which you have cut on a hardboard. And after that, make a hole at the center. So where once you have just completed this protractor semicircular, with a pin or a nail you can make a hole over there somewhere at the center of this as I have fixed here. One center through a pin or with the help of a nail you can do that. And then tie the weight with the thread. Now some weight as I have used here, you can use any bottle cork also, as I am just for example I have tied here one eraser. Just to move the thread with respect to the scale of this. To suspend it from the small nail, here in hole if it will take more weight then it can be damaged here. So to avoid that you use the lightweight or use some nail here, you can fix that to tie the thread over there. But it should move frequently when you are moving it up and down. It should move frequently and clearly you should be able to read the angles. So as I am moving it, now you can see the movement of the thread like this. If I am moving, now thread is moving with respect to the scale. So that you have to do, and wherever the top is fixed, there it will stop, and then I need to make a record of the reading of that particular angle. Then measure the distance of the, mark the degrees. Degrees you can see very clearly. You can take the protractor from your geometry box and you can mark the degrees by looking at that. And then measure the distance of the object, that already I said as D. Look through the pipe. Now practically what you have to do is, suppose I need to calculate the height of this door. Now this I am standing here, whatever the position I fixed, and I measure the distance between me and this door, you can see. And then this pipe you have to use to up to the top of, with one eye when you can cover, and you just can see the movement of the thread. And now I need a partner so that he can just note the degree, because as I am picking it up, suppose the height is going up to that level, the thread is keep on moving with respect to this scale, you can see there. So when the thread is moving, so what you need to do is, you have to ask your partner here, because you just not will be able to note that reading. So please note that reading there and make a record of that. So practically you need to do that. And after that you come back, make a record of that, put those readings there, all the values here in observations and calculations, and then you can find the height of the object. And like this only you can use it to find the height of the cliff, but better you just go for tree or some other which the distance you can measure between, and then you can use this clinometer as the procedure I have shown to you. Once again you can see at this instrument how to make this and what to do. So as I said, straw also you can use, hardboard, how to make the degrees, thread, very thin thread you can use from the degrees point of view, but as in class 10 standard degrees are there, so steadily it should be moving with respect to the scale. That you need to take care, and practically you can use it. So I hope the things are very clear here as I am showing it to you. So please do that. So that's all from my side. This YouTube video is ready for your reference. You can go through your Google Classroom to keep a watch upon the same, and then you need to prepare the clinometer and try to use it practically to find the height of the objects. Thank you and have a nice time.